the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Detroit Lions. With that, let's head inside the Ford Field in Detroit. We're standing by are the two men who will bring you this one, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Detroit Lions. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Right 30 base.
For Mike. All day, all day. Check your hot read.
Bye.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space.
Here we go.
First guy in,
check,
he's got to take one for the team, right?
Get it.
Waiting there, holding on for everyone else to help him out.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
You got him. You got him.
There, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Here we go, D. All day, D.
Here's Minshew. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Fielded at the 20.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
And that negates a pretty decent
punt
return.
Let's do this.
And the goal is to gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, that
Mike
one's
52.
sailed out. You got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds. Because they make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Yeah.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Bravo.
50's the mic. 50's the mic. Switch up. Switch up. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Man open, Rice. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Let's go. Let's go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Monday.
Check, check.
Carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Here we go. 50. 50. Mike 50.
Hey. Throwing now is Allen. That'll be caught by Rice. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 45-yard line.
I got it.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
180!
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Allen going to throw again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James. A sack from his safety position. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Allen now looks to throw. He's got his tight end fan. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends are creating so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with the tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Turn it up. Check.
Stop.
First down, this is McCaffrey. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1.
Go.
31 yards there on first down.
Mike's 50. Silver. Watch the ship.
Alert!
Hey, watch the ship.
McCaffrey. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
The right there for 1. No gain, but
Here we
don't
go, let's
let
bring
that
it.
stop you.
Let's go, let's bring it.
And
Let's
keep
bring
going
it.
at him.
He's checking.
I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
25, check 25.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah!
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense.
Mike,
countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed
52's
and
the mic
heft,
right here, over there, right?
and they
52.
Hey, Haywood!
for their defense.
You can't block me. Where's 52? 52's the mic. I'm coming.
And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. The
I know
third
you
down
feel that.
battle won by Atlanta. Atlanta's defense, solid coverage. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
After review of the play.
And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Double tight, guys.
Everyone
double
gets
tight.
a bonus on this one, Brandon.
Hey,
the coach
Wahoo!
upstairs who signaled down and said challenge it,
50,
and the head
50
coach
the
for
mic,
pulling
50
the
the
referee.
So they're going for it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from Big Dalvin Tomlinson.
That one.
A
Here.
breakdown by the O-line at the worst
Go
possible
now.
time.
90
4th and goal,
Wolf.
and it leads to a
Check.
sack.
And
Right
I
here,
can just
right
see
here.
it now on the sidelines.
Go.
You got to get rid somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a
60
chance.
Pittsburgh.
Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, Minshew. He rifles one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you could hear it all the way
Mount
up here.
80!
Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Hey, Foxtrot.
50, Mike 50. Check. Mike 50.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. From 17 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first in this opening corner. Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again.
Set, ready,
look to rebound from the early
Gator.
interception that led to 6 points the other way.
Hey, here we go.
When he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I'll guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
I'm all over you.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
This one from about
60
2
yards.
counties over after the sack.
Watch
They
left,
come
watch
up on
left.
a second
Tight end to the
and
left, tight end
very
left.
long.
On the ready.
Second quarter now,
We got
Falcon
four.
football.
Patch
As they've
it,
got it with
patch
a
it.
second down coming up.
Side
of town. It's second
On
and a
the
country
ball.
mile. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15.
Go.
Give him
10
5
logo.
yards on the run
Mike's
there,
five
but
forward,
it'll
Mike's
leave him
five
with a
forward.
definite
Mike's
third
five
and
forward.
Ready, ready.
Back to you. I'm going back to you.
Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. You got to start taking way better than what you're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. 21 yards.
Let's go,
done on the
baby.
return.
Let's go.
And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
56,
When you
56.
score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to
Buzz,
fix things there.
buzz.
Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50. 65. 65. 65.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't
Mark
a hole
19.
open in the zone.
You
Alert,
have to
alert,
think on
alert.
early downs like that
Mike
first
50.
down there. Need to be a
Check,
little
check,
bit more
check,
careful.
check.
Yeah, fortunately
Hey,
for him,
Echo.
got a couple more
Mike
downs to
is the
play
50.
with.
Check Mike 50. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Here we go.
Watch the screen. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Bring it. Bring it.
Half 10.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike.
Hey, hey, hey. High 7.
I got you.
Let's
50. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
It's Black.
go, let's go.
Down, but not before they're inside
Half
the
85,
25.
half 85.
They'll
Hey,
get 17
Zoom.
that time, and the Lions have
Let's
a
go,
first
deep.
down.
Tighten up. Let's go, deep. Tighten
First
up.
down is Allen. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he takes it down to the
Here we go.
10-yard line.
Let's go,
A
boys.
good
Bring it
gain
up.
again. That's now 31 yards combined
Alpha.
on those last 2 plays.
Mike 50. Mike 50.
An
Mike
ex-teammate
50.
used to tell me all the time,
Check,
I
check,
hate
check,
experienced
check.
quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing.
Give me that ball,
And
defense.
he takes
Give me
this
that
one
ball.
in for a Lions
Give me that ball,
touchdown.
defense.
From 10 yards out. And the Lions will extend their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big reliable.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here.
All
This will
day,
be a
baby, all day.
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him
ready?
or the offensive line, but
Mike
they
54.
need to get this run game
You can't
going
block
better.
me. You
Sometimes
can't
you just
block
have
me.
to credit the defense.
Big rip, big rip.
Themselves. So I think now you try to mix things
Lock
up a
down,
little
baby.
bit.
You ain't got the key to
Get
this
the
one.
hands of some other people. Find some other playmakers.
Ready to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Right there.
The loss
54.
of
Right there.
3
Right
on
there.
that first
54
down
Mike.
pass play. Now
And let's
second
pin
and
it up.
13. Now Minshew. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. It's
Let's go,
big
boys.
play
Bring it
there
up.
for Atlanta. 51 yards.
Ready?
Every
70,
defensive staff
Indy.
harps on
Check,
limiting
watch 54,
explosive
watch 54.
plays.
Let's
Job
go.
not so well
Watch
done
safety
there.
creep.
Yeah,
Watch safety
Shoot.
Safety
It's
creeping.
harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more
Ready,
yards
ready.
and runs of
8,
15
read.
or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
5.
On 2nd and 7. Minshew. Open man. Butler complete.
On the ball.
That throw good for only
On
a
the
couple.
ball.
It brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
People
Set.
worry about throwing the
10-2
out route
stop.
because often it can get jumped,
Hey, time,
and that can
time.
turn into an either
Check.
incompletion or an interception. But not
Crunch.
on that one.
Get it. Go.
And he picks up the
I
first
got it,
down
I got
yardage
it.
as he takes it down to the 16.
Let's go, baby.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Even though
Let's
they
go.
gave up more than they
15
wanted to
Lonnie.
on that play,
15 Lonnie.
it actually
wait,
illustrates
wait.
how well
Watch
they
the safety
bottled them
creep.
up throughout the game because that was his longest
Snap.
run in this contest.
Go, go. It's
Carry
run.
for
It's run.
Harris.
It's running.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, baby.
2 minutes to
Yeah,
play
baby.
first half. It's 14-0.
Here we go. Here we
Once
go.
we hit halftime,
60
as we do
outlaw.
all season, we'll send it
Hey,
down to
defense.
Jonathan
Hey, defense,
Coachman
let's
in
go.
Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in
Let's
and
go.
around the NFL.
Best multi-tasker in the business, the coach.
He completes it to Henry. Call it a gain of 5.
Yeah.
And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Come on.
Play
Set.
number 7
30 base.
coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Right. He's
The
time right here.
Lions
He's
now
time
going to
right.
use
Time
the
right.
second of their
You got
timeouts.
three down.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward
Down.
halftime. Play
50
number
plant.
7 coming on
54
this
Mike.
drive. It's
Here we
3rd
go,
and
T.
inches.
Here I come. Here I come.
Go.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Seibert's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better.
Come on,
running
baby.
off
Let's
the
go.
field.
Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and flip him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Let's spread out a little bit. Shift.
Middle.
Allen now on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before
Mike's 50,
the 35.
Mike's 50.
Half.
36 yards up.
Watch
This is
quick.
McCaffrey. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run
Yo.
something simple here, and
Yeah,
run the clock
baby.
out. Instead,
Here we go,
they
here we
get
go.
the
50,
big
50.
play.
Mike, 50.
Now they have a chance to
Target.
increase what they've done in the past.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching
Mike.
point,
Ready?
get your
Half
head
85,
around.
half
Locate the
85.
football so you
Rip
can
right.
make a play
A
on
little
it while
flare,
it's
a
in the
little
air.
flare,
That's exactly
flare.
what he did there. That was nice.
5 wide.
No. Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Time go.
On 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Hey, we got Mike 50, Mike 50, huh?
You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing today.
On 4th. Man open, it's Moss complete. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. Big pick up through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Mike's 50.
Round 80. Regular.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Hey, watch.
Hey, Delta.
50's the Mike. 50's the Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
Hey, tight.
Hey, alert. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
I heard a coach talk about scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. That time, a 6-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now, Allen Robinson and company gearing up to go again on offense. You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably...
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well. And they're really excited he has no catches, but they're also worried.
You don't want no problems.
Like
you don't want no problems with me.
The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches, though, so far in this game.
Let's go now. 18 Gator.
Come up with a
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Come on, boy. Throwing
on 2nd down now, Minshew. He's going to long one, deep left side here. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
It's more coming.
They come up down following the incomplete pass. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will score. Touchdown. Lions.
There we go. Nice move.
Rosas to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
On the double.
44,
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly...
Keep dribbling.
Second quarter, not sure offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
All day. Woo!
After
Ready?
pick up a
60
5, here's
Pittsburgh.
2nd and 5.
44, Mike, 44.
Here we go.
Minshew sets to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Derrick Henry, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's 3rd and 5. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
False start. Offense.
So that'll back them up 5. And this
Gator.
offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10.
Shoot.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
Oh, yeah!
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at
Come
the
on,
32-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some changes.
He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards.
Mike 3. Mike 3.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Come on.
11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Hey, home.
5-2 is the Mike. Mike.
Hey, exit.
Bound to lose one.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
Cut. 52. They can't hang with us.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
And for the score,
as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
That's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now after the touchdown, here's Roses on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here.
Let's go,
this will
boys.
be a
Let's go.
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Ricky.
Try and get things started. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Ready?
Now it's
10
first
Lobo.
and 10.
Right
a
there,
big
54
mistake,
Mike.
especially when you factor in the personal foul
guys.
yardage.
It's our time.
Get it. Go.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight
Ready,
ends,
ready.
extra beef.
70,
They want to run the
Indy.
football, but that means they probably want to run it inside.
Here we go.
If you get strung out
Here
on
we
the
go.
perimeter,
Now.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Now the second down throw on target. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time.
Here we go. Set. 8. Read.
54. Mike 54. Let's go, D.
Partner, the head coach has challenges now for the rest of the game. I'm not too sure.
You ain't doing nothing
a few
today.
more challenges in his pocket.
And when they first started challenges in the NFL, people were wondering what's the right amount.
Yeah, I'm not sure that there's a flat-out determination, but I do like where we are because I think it does leave strategy in the game, and the head coach has to make a decision about when exactly is the right time to pull the challenge flag. Let's go old school.
Good work,
there.
boys.
That's
Let's go.
absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't he?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now the guys use the fingers on the side and try and put the football in one.
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Trey Flowers
50,
there on
50
the
to
tackle.
Mike. 50 to Mike.
Not today, you aren't. Not today. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Looking to throw on second down. Allen throw left side complete to Moss. And brought down.
Let's go,
before
let's
they're
go,
able to
let's
get
go.
it up to the 25. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Now Allen. He'll right rifle this one deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's
52's
second
the
down.
mic. 52's the mic.
Incomplete
I'm
pass leads
coming
to
after
second
you.
and 10 from the 25.
I'm coming after you.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Where's 52? 52's the mic. I know he ain't got it.
Allen hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
That's right. That's
That was a big oops right there.
That's what I'm talking
But how about his
about.
ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Pounced right back on it, keeps
Hey,
possession.
alert 3, alert 3. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no.
Alert!
Allen off the play fake. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let
That's
them
it,
fight
baby.
out.
And
We gonna
forces
work.
fourth down. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready
Let's
to
go.
take
10
over
to
here.
saw.
They've got to
Mike
dig
5-4.
down deep. I mean, they
Blue
need
Dan,
something
blue
right
Dan.
now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Let's go!
Joining in a walk to their locker room at the half. Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group.
One
going
second.
over adjustments, and then head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's
Come
what
on,
we've
set.
got.
And you
60
know,
outlaw.
depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires got different responsibilities, but always,
Alright.
always making sure no one's holding.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind
Right
the
there.
line.
All
That
day,
backs him up
baby.
1 yard and
Down.
brings up
30
third down.
base.
Need
54
something
Mike.
from deep in the bag
Keep it
of
up,
tricks
defense.
here
Keep it
after
up,
first
guys.
and second down with
Ready, ready.
It's third and very long. Here's Minshew. And caught by Henry. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a fourth
He
down.
wasn't ready. He
That's certainly
wasn't
playing
ready.
down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. 12 yards on the return that
All
time.
day, baby.
And the
Let's
Lions
go.
will take over.
Let's go.
And Detroit getting set to go now. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
319!
Certainly
Watch the
feels
screen,
that
watch the
way, and I
screen.
think that they're going to
Watch
call
the
their
screen.
plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, another team that their drive and will to come back and win
Here we
can
go.
be taken with another score
Here we go.
right here.
It's still third
Mike
quarter. but
50,
you just
Mike.
get-
Go.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at
That's
the
it, baby.
48-yard
That's
line.
it. That's it.
Back now
Big
at
hit.
Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set
Ready?
for the fourth quarter. A very
Watch
one-sided
it.
affair.
Watch the curl.
Half. Hey, Charlie!
Watch the edge. Check. Check hot.
Alert!
Hot. Hey, check 24.
Is it?
On second and 12, Allen. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And that's going to be good for another first
Mike's
down as
50,
the tackle's
Mike's
made
50.
at the Falcons'
Here we go, here we
31-yard
go.
line.
Here we go.
Still throwing the
Bang,
football.
bang.
Yeah, I know
Bang,
we
bang.
came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they
Mike
care
50,
about
Mike
right now.
50.
They'll
Tighten
get
up,
a
tighten
dozen
up.
there, and the
Pull
Lions have a
together.
first down.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
Much more
I
balance
got
than-
one.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So erase the red zone score.
Great
They'll
job.
have to dial that one
Touchdown
up
for
again.
days.
And you know how difficult it is to
Mike,
strike in the red zone because
Check
things are a
pass,
little
check
bit
pass.
more condensed.
Double tight,
Gotta
double
go
tight.
back to their play.
Hey,
Another one.
Allen to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead.
Hey, check
if you're
round
coaching,
80.
Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
Watch the
I'd be a
run.
little more
Watch the
concerned
run.
with
Watch
running
the
some
run.
clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep handing it around, you throw a couple of picks.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Hey, let's go. Interception all day, baby.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football.
Make sure you're really protecting the football, because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Mike.
180. Alert.
We got double tight. Double tight.
Golf.
3 down. Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. I'm on.
Stop.
Mike's 50. It's coming this way.
Here we go.
Here we go. Hey, check. Mike 50. Mike 50.
We own
He's going
him.
to fire one deep.
We
over the
own
middle.
him.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
Bravo.
Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Check the outs. Check the
Try again on second down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away. The Lions on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
No, check that. Shoot right here.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
Let's go,
and
baby. Pick 6 all day. Don't throw my side.
46-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves
Go now.
down the stretch.
50,
2
plant.
picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to
got?
that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game.
Speed grip.
It's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
18
4
Gator.
yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Mike,
2nd and 6.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Set, ready.
The Falcons
90
on
Wolf.
3rd down. Just one
Push him
conversion
back.
in 8 tries.
Push him back.
Not good. This one's 3rd and 6. Back to throw here. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And Detroit getting set to go now. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance where they took control of this game. Keep control of this game. And then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
We play.
He'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard
Mike's 50,
line.
Mike's 50.
Called
All
out
right.
a very strong
Let's go,
gain
B,
of
let's go.
24. They have the
Hey, let's
nice
get there.
cushion. They just want to pour it
Hey,
on.
guys!
Still throwing the football.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking
Just
wins
go ahead and
home.
run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 9, just
Mike
a yard
50.
on that last
On the ball,
run.
ball, the ball, the ball.
Under 10. Under 10.
Half 10.
Looking out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got his man Sharp complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. Throwing now is Allen. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to pressure towards the quarterback and still try and get it downfield.
Allen's throw is complete. And that's going to be good for another first
Let's
down
go,
as the
baby.
tackle's
Let's
made
go.
at the Falcons' 17-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back.
They're not ready for this, man.
And let's see what
They're
they've
not
come up
ready
with.
for this.
Time to talk it over.
Y'all playing wrong
Rush
football.
coming, and he's taken down.
Here we go.
Now following the
see
sack,
me?
they'll look
You-
to
Hey,
make
hold, hold,
amends on a
They
second
can't
down and
stop me out
17.
Here we go, here we go.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Allen hit. He lost the football. Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
You better be ready next time.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab.
Here we go.
A heck of a play there on third
Check
down, but
52's
amazingly,
the
they're
mic.
still
Check
short for
52's
fourth.
the mic.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
Too little, Jeff.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Good job, man. Good job.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Is this
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
On the NFL scoreboard there in the fourth quarter in Philadelphia. And it was the Eagles that wound up winners in that one. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. If they hold on, a victory there would be their third of the year. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10.
Set.
Illegal touching is the
60
call.
Pittsburgh.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
5.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Complete. It's Henry.
Go, Chad.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
Here we
Able to
go.
get 7 on that first down
18
pass
Gator.
play. Second and 3.
Hey, here I come.
Get it. Right.
It's to Robinson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
All day, baby, all day.
Ready.
The Falcons going to
60
use the
or.
second of their timeouts.
Hey, come on
as
out
they
here.
get
Come
it
get
with
some.
just 19
Come
seconds
get some.
left
Come on
on
here.
the
Now.
Now Minshew on first and 10. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw.
Let it ready. 10 Lobo.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands
Come.
inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out.
Go.
You're just going to pick up a holding call.
That's into the hands of
Baby.
Reynolds.
You ain't got the key to this.
He's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
I'm going to hit you all day.
We'll get
go.
whistles. And
70.
signal for a
Indy.
timeout.
Single.
Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds
go.
remaining. Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Dante Jackson picks it. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
Good
To
stuff.
not finish a game on a defensive
44,
penalty,
44.
that's why you get
Mike,
one more
44.
untimed attempt.
1, 2, 3.
Hit it.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they?